think we got the idea about this player, Rodrigo, the Brazilian. I think he's saucy, he's spicy, he's feeling moves, he's feeling action. We're gonna see him put some people in some tough spots, I would bet today. Let's see how this progresses.
Definitely. I
But
mean, with that hand, I have seen a lot of people, use the king as a blocker to turn their hand into a bluff, and well done to him to actually make that fold.
yeah,
What a flop for Victor.
yeah, this is a nice start. He's got the worst hand, the worst position, but he's got heart in his repertoire to fire, and this is definitely one where he could check raise or put some pressure on, and Ignacio is going to go ahead and bet. This is certainly not going to shake Victor. Just a matter of a call or check raise. Definitely could argue both, and I mean this is one where we
calling it,
does call makes a lot of sense.
Do you think he's gonna make a bet here again? He has a gut shot.
Yeah, it's a
he has to give up many. Okay, he's going for it, and he actually makes it a big bet.
Yeah, this is interesting because Victor now is going to, he can't go anywhere. Of course, top pair and the queen high flush draw. Just a matter of, I think the calling just makes the most sense, of course, because doesn't really, you either have the best hand, your opponent's bluffing, and you could get called by worse. So he does call, gets a clean river, and it is now a matter of Ignacio. Does he want to put pressure here or not? Also kind of realizing there are hands like diamonds that maybe have him beat that are like ace high diamonds somehow are possible. There's some other hands that maybe he's just that he is not good, that are not so comfortable with their hand. But this would be very interesting to see a big bet.
I mean, I would give up on this river, to be honest. I would give up on this river. There's like, okay, yes, there is a flush draw that has missed, but what is he turning his hand to bluff with? Okay, he's going for it. And obviously he's going to call.
Wow. I mean,
this bet doesn't make sense to me on that river. Yes, maybe he think, okay, he missed his flush, let me put pressure on him, but
yeah, I mean, I think, yeah, exactly. It's just obviously when the cards are up and you have top pair, and as it is, it's a very strong line from Ignacio though, going 3 streets here, and also he has the diamonds, so the likely missed draws, right, are not so much. He blocks that, so that's a bit of a problem. I've seen him make some big folds before, but this one it just feels like he's not. Although I can't blame him.
No, he's not gonna fold here, definitely. Maybe he's thinking he won't raise, obviously, but
he's not raising. He's debating folding.
It's a call, so he's probably just gonna call.
I'm telling you, he's definitely not raising, so he's considering folding. I think you're right. Normally he's going to call, but I wouldn't be shocked if he folds. I don't think I would be shocked. That's all I'm saying. But man, he's deep in the tank. And look at that clock, that chess clock, down to 3 minutes 50 seconds. We're still 8-handed early on, as you see. Oh, he does fold.
Oh, he folded.
Melika, look at this. He's so sure about situations and chipping up and finding ways to make chips that in spots where it's close or he's not sure. I think he's just a little more willing to fold as well. He says, you know what, I'll wait for a little more solid concrete spot. And of course, he plays the highest stakes cash games in the world. So this isn't about money jumping 10,000 or whatnot. He's playing for the titles. He actually does have several of those. He has got 1 in season 1 and 2 in season 2. This is season 2 of the Super Millions, episode 63. And we are, let's see. So yeah, he's got 3 titles already, and not a lot of titles amongst the other players. A matter of fact, there is not.
I mean,
yeah,
this guy just keep. Was it him? He had kings. Yes.
I gotta say an interesting fact here. A lot of the times we see players, like we've had guys that have won 5 bracelets. We see a lot of different. We've seen all different types of results here. Victor's the only player out of every player today that has won a Super Millions, which is pretty unusual. He's won 3. The whole field's won 0. We've had times where guys have won 5, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, 5. So today, a little less experience here. Victor maybe, harping on that as well, that he has been here more often. I'm telling you, Malika, I've seen him here like 80% of the final tables. Every week I see his name and I wonder if they sent me the last week's stats because I see him literally, it's an insane percentage. They should have a final table stat, not just in the money cashes and wins, because final tables are it's a strong stat to have, and he does it so many times. I gotta get that out there. I would love to know, but very talented player, and we wish him luck today. That was your first pick. That was your first pick. You disregarded like 4 people in front. I mean, that's I'm gonna see how that pans out. I like that. I
I
like
mean,
that.
you
You just
see, like he turns his hand down with Queen Jack there, where a lot of people would find it very difficult to do. But as I said, like he does, and sometimes he get it right.
gotta believe there's gonna be, even if the thing is too, if he hits his card, right? Like if you were to hit the king, he doesn't even know, or I'm sorry, if he pairs his other card, like that could be the straight of his opponent. So yeah, I think that was a good decision to relinquish. And I do like, of course, Ignacio couldn't see exactly what he had, but unblocking the ace and not having any clubs in his hand, I think that's a good size, right? Where you could really put your opponent in a tough situation there. So that's that was that was very nicely done. And 6 million for Ignacio all of a sudden. Ooh, aces to sevens.
He flat calls there. You should see in front of me right now. I have like so many lights around me. Oh wow, look at this flop. No, weak side.
Wow.
Oh. Makes it pretty small.
Yeah, I mean, aces on the queen 7 deuce rainbow, about as clean as it gets. Queen on the
Oh,
turn now.
that saves him. That saves him. That I'm happy because I mean, you see, he made a check and he just flat called with aces, and he's aware that his opponent could have sevens because he flat called pre-flop. He could have sevens, eights, nines, sometime tens if you decide not to three bet. You can have ace queen, ace jack.
Yeah, this is
I mean, if
this
you
is
laid it down here, this would be really, this is something that some pros would do, lay their hands down. Obviously,
wow.
can't fold.
Yeah, it really would be an insane fold. But now when he gets called, I think, yeah, you can, this is on the river, the sizing. I mean, it's hard to think that your opponent would bet flop, bet turn, and bet this river without at least a queen. As we see it, he's even higher up in the range than that.
I
So
like to see a very small sizing, like 10 to 15% of the pot to get a call. Wow, he makes it so big here. Obviously, he's putting him on a queen. He wants a call from a queen. That's what he's thinking.
yeah, I mean, it's I just can't imagine getting called there.
Yeah.
But and I am going to announce the winner here very shortly. And Malika, you are giving a bonus 50 as well. So we're gonna have a 50 and 50 or a 150. Appreciate everyone taking part in that. And we will go ahead and wow, look at this cooler. I mean, this is a way to get back in the game. Wow, look
Oh,
at this.
wow.
Wow, wow, wow. Rodrigo could take a bite out of the chip leader stack. Basically one of the best situations. I think aces versus a6 off is like the best situation, but this is in the 93, 94% range. Even has one of the suits blocked. Just okay.
Oh,
Not like this, man.
wow.
Come on. Wow. 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 Wow.
This is
Wow.
cruel. This is so cruel.
Whew, cruel and unusual. And this is actually
Imagine
insane.
ace on the turn right now. Just
It's hard.
that
It's
would
hard.
be
It's
so
it's
sick.
it's close, but a king. And this is,
Wow.
Rodrigo is in a absolute world of hurt right now. Queen, ace queen on the queen 7 is just thinking about Vegas and the Mirage, feeling good. And this is now Rodrigo, who had a crushing position, is no longer in good shape, has one out, one to come, and does go ahead and he's setting up for that pot size river bet more than, I mean, there's just like no path out.
I don't think he's gonna shove, but he can call here. I mean, that can save him. That
Yeah,
card can save him.
possible, but I mean, if you play aces blind on blind versus the chip leader three-handed, it's really hard to ask for a fold, although this board is much more wet than he would like, more dynamic, and I am likely we're just going to see the shove here, and I don't think there's much to talk about, although you're right. I mean, this is a lot of stuff that beat you
He can
here.
get away. He can fold here. I mean, he can fold. He 3-bet pre-flop. He can have king queen. He's blocking ace queen. He is blocking the ace queen. He has 2 aces in his hand. He could be calling with king queen pre-flop, jacks pre-flop. I mean, 3-betting tens, jacks.
Wow, I think he's
You know,
gonna
he
I
could
think
king,
he's gonna
queen,
get
jack.
away. Yeah, I mean, he loses to any queen, queen 10, like queen 9 suited. He raised pre, you're right, though. He blocks ace queen because he did raise pre-flop. He flatted. I mean, I don't know. Like, you lose to
He
flushes,
can
you
get
lose
away,
to
and he doesn't have
straights.
no hearts in his hand. Not ace of hearts. It's very
Wow.
difficult. I'll probably fold here.
Wow, this is wow. He ultimately makes the call. 75,000 they're playing for. Super Millions format, no deals, straight up, play to a winner. GG will be moving this to the live streets as well and adding some other cool stuff for Super Millions. So it just keeps track of your record, how you've performed in this tournament specifically. As you see, we talk about earnings on GG Super Millions, we talk about wins, and we keep track of stats. And that's something that they'll do live as well, have a live GG Super Millions format that you can play, partake in, and compete. So pretty cool. This is very, very interesting to see how players play and how they do over the course of time. We've seen season 2, episode 63, and look at the ace 3 taking a page.
I'm just looking. Oh wow, he can turn his hand into a bluff right now because he would re-raise with the flush draw there.
Yeah,
But with the fold,
I mean, the top pair, it's asking a lot.
heads up, top pair. I mean, he re-raised. He has to make another big bet here to represent the flush.
Wow. Wow, is he gonna go for it here?
This is a big pot. He called. That was a snap goal, almost.
Wow. 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 Ace
A
3.
massive pot.
What's he gonna do? Does he go for the jugular? Does he go? He doesn't do it. Ace 3, Jack 9. The chat
I think if he
wanted
would
that.
go all in, if he would find in himself to go all in, he would fold the jack.
It is still going.
It's not over until it's over. Come on, guys. We are hopeful. We can do it. Come on, Morani. We can do it. Oh, look at this. Ooh. Flush draw versus the top pair.
This is going to be spicy, most likely. 6-8 suited, king queen, both like the flop to some capacity. King queen feeling amazing. 6-8 suited, knows how hard it is to make a draw. Also, 6 or 8 could be good. He doesn't know his opponent has top pair or a pair for that matter. So let's call. Wow.
Hold up. King must just hold up.
Well, he's definitely not folding now. And the question is, how much will Ignacio bet? It's 3 million in the middle. He's got 4.118. Does he go for, okay, goes for half the pot. And El Joseph, how could he possibly fold? You can't, right? Pair flush draw, could have the best hand, might even just rip it in, calls and bricks. And wow. Melika.
Yes, he has a pair and he's gonna call it. If he's gonna bet here, he's gonna call with 8. Most probably. He likes calling, so
he does, but an 8, you lose to so many things. But man, it's any block that flush that misses. I don't know. Let's see. Ignacio, there's a lot in the middle.
okay, he's gonna fold now.
Yep. Yeah, it's got that card.
We
just
are
complete-
back in the game, guys. We are back in the game.
40, almost 40 minutes in this final table. This is definitely one of the top kind of longer ones that we've had. This has been a true battle, and we are still going here as King Deuce and 7-9 suited, and a lot to play for as well. So we do appreciate you guys
I'm not
watching
gonna
it.
fold the king here, King Deuce here.
Whoa, what a card.
True.
What a card. What a card. El Joseph gonna probably be shelling here, picks up additional equity, has the lead in the hand, 4-3. Big bet. Well, this
This
could
one
be
is
it, Malika.
so
If he just
hard.
clicks call, he might just click call as well with the weak king, has a bluff catching
Not
hand.
all in.
And
Oh,
wow,
nice.
wow.
We can
Wow.
breathe, guys. We can breathe.
Does he rip it in though? Does 7-9 suited rip this in?
He has the
Whoa.
potential to. Wow.
Wow. Wow. Ignacio hits the dream card and then doesn't get a dream
I
river.
don't want to see more unfolding here. I actually don't. It's a
Wow,
difficult call, but seeing like how Joseph plays and putting so much pressure on the players, I'll probably call with king here. Playing heads up. Yes,
he
there's
does
ace up.
call. He does call. Oh my goodness. And he leaves himself
He
160,000, but
call.
what a hand. What a hand.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Jack 5, Queen Deuce. It's not over yet, but it is close to
Oh,
over.
look
I
at
mean,
that.
I'll tell you what. Oh, he picks
Deuce
up
on the
it.
river is good.
Deuce would be really so. Oh my
Oh!
goodness.
And he gets it. What a win. What
Wow.
a win. He's
Wow.
winning like
Wow, Malika, unreal. Unreal.